So back when I first started growing seeds, I really didn't know what I was doing. I grew tray after tray of tragedy, figured out the 5 crucial mistakes I was making. And today I'm going to talk about these mistakes and what you can do to not follow my footsteps so you can get straight to a thriving garden. So one of my earliest mistakes was relying on peat cups and using fiber egg cartons for my seedling trays. First of all, most of these peat containers don't really have they don't have real drainage. Without holes in the bottom, excess water has nowhere to go. So the peat cups and the fiber cups end up absorbing the water themselves first. Now the fix is refreshingly simple: drainage, drainage, drainage. Any container that you use needs to have holes in the bottom, no exceptions. You can absolutely use recycled containers. You just have to take a minute to poke drainage holes in the bottom of the cups. So the second mistake that I've made with trying to start seedlings is not providing enough light. One of the new houses that I was living in, I set up a tray of sunflower seeds. I set them out on what I thought was a perfect spot, a nice sunny windowsill. A week later, unfortunately, I had a tray of tall, pale, floppy stems leaning against the window. And that's called leggy growth, and it's a classic sign that seedlings aren't getting enough sunlight. The fix is simple and surprisingly affordable. Use grow lights. You don't need anything fancy or expensive. A basic LED shop light works very well. The key is placement. To keep the light just a few inches above the seedling cups, and raise it as they grow up. Or what you could use, maybe would be helpful, is fix the light where you want it to be, and then put cardboard raisers underneath your seedling trays. And then when they start to grow, you can remove a riser. That close direct light tells the plant to stop stretching and start growing sturdy and compact. Here's the hard truth: a sunny windowsill is almost never enough. Bright windows provide light from only one direction for a short period of time during the day. Also, the light isn't constant and it isn't consistent. If there's one mistake that dooms seedlings and plants, both inside and out, more than almost anything else, it's overwatering. I was guilty of this for years. Sometimes I still do it. I kept the soil consistently wet. The goal for seedlings isn't wet soil. It's evenly moist soil. Think about a well-wrung out sponge. A simple habit that helps is letting the very top of the soil get dry in between waterings. Insert your index finger into the soil. Even if you feel moisture at the very tip, it's not time to water yet. Another big help was bottom watering. Bottom watering is a game changer. Bottom watering is that you pour water into the tray where the seeds can absorb the water from below. Mistake number 4 that I've made, and again, sometimes still do, sowing way too many seeds per seedling cup. When I first started, I would sprinkle my seeds liberally into each little pot. I thought, well, I'm going to get a lot of seeds. That's going to be a great way to do it. I usually just get a chaotic jungle of tiny seedlings that all fight for survival. The fix here takes a little discipline. Just plant fewer seeds per area. I usually, and I've been doing this for a few years, is that I usually just stick to, with a small cup like this, maybe 2 seeds. A little bit larger cup, maybe 3 seeds per cup. Now, if more than 1 seed sprouts, then of course you're going to have to start thinning them out. And when seedlings are crowded, they are essentially competing for water, light, and air. None of them can really thrive. Think quantity versus quality. We don't want a whole lot of plants. We want a couple of really great ones. And the 5th mistake that I want to talk about here is using the wrong growing medium. I once tried starting seeds in exclusively coconut coir because I heard it was a great natural material. Well, my germination was terrible. The few seedlings that did come out were anemic and yellow. So the fix with this is to use a lightweight, sterile seed starting mix. These mixes are designed to be fluffy, well-draining, and evenly moist, just what seedlings, and especially young seedling roots, need. Also, seedling soil, we want sterility because seeds don't need nutrition at the very beginning of their life. All the nutrition that seeds need is contained in their seed. Early on, seeds care far more about water, temperature, and air until they grow their first set of leaves, the cotyledons. I made a similar mistake using soil straight from my garden. It compacted, stayed wet, and basically choked the life out of my seeds. The problem is that seeds need a very specific kind of environment to get started. Garden soil and regular potting mixes are often too heavy. They can hold too much water, limit airflow around the roots, and sometimes even carry disease or weed seeds. Sterility is the key. So let's recap the 5 big mistakes to avoid. Number 1, using containers that either don't have drainage or that soak up the water before the seeds can get to them. 2, not giving your seedlings enough light. 3, watering way too much. 4 is sowing too many seeds for a given area. And 5, using the wrong kind of soil or potting mix. If you've made some of these mistakes already, congratulations, you're officially a gardener. Maybe you've had different problems. Please communicate those in the comments below. I can talk plants all day. I love to help, and I will definitely answer them as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, it would really mean a lot to me if you can like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. Don't let a few early failures get you down. You can do this. Continued success, happy learning, and I hope something good happens to you today.